I'm here with Robert Lunt, our top agent here at Realty One Group Skyline, and I want to do a quick interview with you, Robert.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, Robert, you've been with Realty One Skyline how long?
6 years.
6 years, and you came from somewhere else.
Keller Williams.
All right, and you were with another broker. You joined our office, and now you've been here 6 years. Just tell me a little bit about your experience. We're in the airport right now on our way home from Las Vegas, and we had a good trip. So let's talk about that first. Let's talk about the trip and why did you come to Las Vegas?
Yep, so I came to Las Vegas mainly because I was informed by our office that we were having a Realty One Group Summit. So it was the annual summit. It's in Las Vegas this year, and it's a 2 or 3 day event. So I figured, and they said I was getting a top producer award. So I was like, well, I ran it by my wife, and she was like, "Yeah, you should go." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then I was like, "Green light, I'm going." Pass. So, yep, got that.
So I'm gonna interrupt. Would you still go now, even if you weren't getting that award?
Yeah, I think I would actually, because
Why?
It was a lot of fun. Because it was a lot of fun. I met a lot of people. There was a lot of value there. We saw a lot of cool speakers, like Peyton Manning. I got some autographed footballs from NFL players that are cool, like Urlacher and Aiden O'Connell. So that was awesome. I met like a lot of agents in different offices all over the country. I got some really good nuggets of information and strategies from different people that I met and networked with.
I don't mean to keep interrupting.
No, listen.
All right, I'm listening.
And I was able to also help other people. So that was probably the main important thing that I would say why I would want to go to these things, because then I can offer help and with my experience and success to others. So that's huge.
That is huge. So basically it's networking.
Yeah, network and service.
How important is it to network on a basically international level at this point, right?
Yeah, so we're in 20 countries now that I learned. I was like, holy crap, we're in 20 countries. I was like, dang, we're all over like the Central America and the islands and even overseas. So I was like, wow, that's insane. And agents from those offices actually flew here, I believe. So unless they just got some stand-ins to represent their countries, but they were there.
How many people were at this event? You have an idea?
There was like 3,500 people there.
35 from people all over the world?
Yeah, the place was packed. It was insane. And it was like a non-stop party too. So,
Tell me about the party. I mean, you made some friends here, right?
Yep, made some friends. Mississippi office, St. Pete office, Atlanta, Georgia, North Carolina. Hung out with some San Diego, Southwest people, Arizona. So yeah, it was pretty cool, and it was a huge group from Canada too. So that was awesome.
So now, I mean, real estate has become an internet business. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. And
with an internet business, how important is it to be connected on an international level with other agents all over the world?
Yeah, super important. I mean, I honestly, to be candid and to be, it's not really my thing, but now that I work with clients all over the country, you know what I mean? So, and typically what I do is if I'm working a deal like in Indiana or something, like for my own investments too, because I like to go and I like to have agents I can trust. So if I can find someone from my brokerage where I can go buy an Airbnb in another state, or if I already know an agent there or whatever, and they can give me inside scoops on the market and maybe pocket listings. And then if I have a client that's trying to sell and buy new construction, because I'm a new construction specialist in the Parrish, Florida area, so if I get a client who needs to sell a house and I have to get them a contingency to sell their home in another state, I would be really happy if I had a Realty One Group top agent over there handling the listing for me. So yeah, that'd be huge.
Awesome. So I mean, we talked about real estate's an internet business, and networking is your net worth, right?
Right.
So if you come to an international event with top agents from all over the world, and you've now met these people, so you have some relationships. Let's talk about the Florida night we had. We had a night where we just met with Florida people.
Yep, so we just met like all the Florida offices, and it was huge. I was like, holy crap, there was a lot of Florida people. Like, there's a big group in Miami. There's like, I think they have like 100 something agents over there in Miami.
Actually,
and
like
there's
300
a huge,
or 400, but
yeah, 3 or 400. Yeah,
I think
like,
100 of them were here, but
Yeah,
the
yeah.
office has about 400.
yeah,
It's
400
insane.
agents in
Yeah.
Miami, and then there's, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And Orlando is growing. They just popped up, I think, two branches in Orlando. One's already been there, and a new one's opening up now. I met the broker there, very cool guy, and I didn't realize there was so many agents in St. Pete, even like right 20 minutes from me. So I met the St. Pete agents, and I met the original broker from the Lunt's office, who was the first
He was
first
a
broker.
pioneer. Well, so you've seen the company grow.
Yeah.
And obviously that helps you. One thing that was kind of neat, because we were hanging out yesterday, we went to the Grand Canyon and saw the most remarkable rainbow I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that was
and I'm
awesome.
putting some B-roll on
Amazing.
over this type of stuff. But
Beautiful.
we had a great day yesterday, kind of exploring outside.
Yeah.
There are people here, Robert, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
you know them from the gym, is that right?
Oh
And
yeah,
sales
I
and-
met some clients from that live in Parrish, Florida, that are from Las Vegas. So I was able to get some tips from him, seeing him every day. He recognized me from my videos and came up to me in the gym and was like, "Hey, you're Robert Lunt." And
Yeah,
I was like, "Yeah."
celebrity among us.
I was like, "Right."
You're the top agent
Yeah,
here.
like, it's weird, but it's cool. I definitely am honored to have that type of recognition and to know like the work that I put into the videos and the research of how the algorithms work and the SEO actually works. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm seeing the fruit of the labor, which is huge. You know, it's like,
Right.
you know, and it does work. It's actually as easy as that, but it does take the work. It does, like, I work 7 days a week. I don't, unless I leave the state. Before I take over, I just get on a plane. And I'm kind of still working even when I'm away, because
You're working on
but I'm not working full time every day. I'm working probably 3 to 4 hours a day, and then the rest of the time I'm working on myself. I'm just balancing my energy, going to the gym, staying healthy, keeping a healthy mind, to have a consistent mindset that is able to keep growing and pushing forward, because real estate can be a lot on you mentally, but which you have to be in good physical condition to handle that, and you just have to be out one with yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
So and just really know yourself, and then that way you know your limitations, and you know how to get yourself to the next level, and you just have to continue. It's continual work. It's working on yourself, and which translates into your business, and it shows with your clients, it shows in your videos or in your marketing, or when you meet somebody, they're like, wow, this guy, he's healthy, he's in good shape, he's on it. I can tell he's a hustler or whatever. He knows his stuff. He's mentally sharp and whatever. So those things are very important to, just like if you knew yourself, if you know your car and you read your owner's manual, you want to know yourself in that way too, and that's very important. That's what I try to specialize in, is health, wellness, mindset, and then that translates into success. And also the number one thing is having a spiritual foundation. We all believe in God, I think, that's in some respect or regard, but I definitely give my credit to the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and I believe he's the teacher of love and mindset and character, so the ultimate number one teacher. So that's my inspiration and my power and drive, and my family.
Yeah, you have a beautiful family.
Beautiful family. So
well, you seem to balance your life pretty well, and I think what's kind of neat, I mean, we've had multiple, I would call them networking things, just you and I and other people in the office. And how important has that been on a local basis? I mean, we talk internationally, this is a go-to to get your food for
and
brokers.
I think people don't even realize how big Realty One Group is. And like I was in Park City, Utah like 3 weeks ago, and like I was going to the store to grab some things and walk by this huge, and this is like a main spot. This is like it's on the junction in like New Park, and like that's looks like a pretty expensive office, you know. So I could tell, like we were driving out to the Grand Canyon, and there was like no real estate signs anywhere. There's just one commercial real estate sign, and like in the middle of like, you know, probably 40 miles of nothing, and it was a Realty One Group commercial real estate sign. So I was like, whoa, there's a Realty One Group sign. And we just passed, so that was cool.
It's awesome. I know when I go to the Keys, I see the same thing. When you're going all the way down the Keys, you're seeing Realty One
and
everywhere.
we have more technology and tools than just as much, say, than like Keller Williams, right? So, and there's people in here in this office that are innovative, and they're creative, and they know how to
you are definitely a creative.
But you inspired me too.
Well,
so.
Robert, I want to regress a little bit. I mean, the way we met, I don't know if you remember, this is my story, but I was with my prior broker, and I co-owned that company, but I was doing entrepreneur meetups.
Yep.
And you showed up at our entrepreneur meetup, and you didn't join that brokerage, but you ended up joining me. When we had Realty One, and you've been here ever since, and you're an entrepreneur. I mean, you're not just one-sided. I mean, you look at all kinds of different aspects. So you're constantly growing. You're always improving yourself. You're looking to better yourself, and then you're surrounding yourself with other people that can also give you
and just doing the things that make the most sense for me. You know, everybody has to do what makes the most sense for them, and that makes what I do makes the most sense for me, and what I believe in the things that intrigue me and inspire me and drive me. So it's very important, like I said, to know yourself, and to really everybody wants to be successful, right? And I mean, some people are more humble than others, but everyone kind of needs to be successful to survive in this world, especially with the rate of inflation and things like that. You don't want to be depending on, say, a 9-to-5, or like keeping your money in the bank.
You're actually only working half-time right now. You're working 9 to 9, right?
Right, yeah, exactly.
But you are crushing it. You're doing really well.
Only work half days. So.
And you're doing it with a beautiful family. You keeping everything together. I mean, that's success. You haven't sacrificed your life to make your success work and to do it. So, this is awesome. I want to give you a high five real quick.
All right, buddy.
And again, my contact information, you're thinking of joining our office, this is what it takes. This is a good example of success. And Robert, thank you for your time today.
All right, Dave.
Thanks, bye.
Sounds good.